let's review one of the most profoundly beautiful films ever. The Life of Chuck. It's about the 69,000th Stephen King adaptation by Hollywood. But don't get me wrong, some of these adaptations have led to some of the greatest films of all time. But with this one coming out, a couple of weeks from now, there's another adaptation coming out in The Long Walk. I just wonder, is Hollywood ever going to get enough? After watching this film, did I feel like I'd lived the life of a schmuck, a cuck, or the life of a bug?
69!
Starring Loki, Nebula, Baron Mordo, Polka Dot Man, and Luke fucking Skywalker. This film has a really interesting structure. It starts with Act 3, Thanks Chuck. This is where we're at the end of the world. We're seeing California sinking into the sea. We're seeing end of bees.
Oh, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah!
Food supply chains falling down, mass flooding, and we follow a group of people who are just kind of accepting it. All around them, however, there's strange billboards thanking Chuck for 39 years of service. Sky planes writing, "Thank you, Chuck," in the sky. No one has a clue who this Chuck is.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
We cut then to Act 2, Buskers Forever. This is where Loki comes in and does a dance, and everyone in the street, it's probably the street, is it? It's a movie backdrop. Everyone's really happy. And then we go to Act 1, I Contain Multitudes, where we see Chuck as a boy. He learns to dance.
Nice.
The opening act of the movie, I really enjoyed. It had me engaged right up to the end. I really wanted to see what came next. Trail of people just accepting that everything was coming to an end. Very different than normal Hollywood end of the world type dramas that you see.
There goes Mars.
So the film got off to a very promising start, and then the second act happened, and I find myself questioning how much I disliked this movie. The praise for it is fairly universal online. Quotes in the trailer, you see critics quite enjoy this movie across the board. So it's strange to watch the movie and not feel that. Feel like, is there something wrong with me? A life-affirming masterpiece, like a life-abandoning exercise in mediocrity. I found myself questioning my own humanity. Is there something dead and cold within me? It leads me to not be able to enjoy a movie like this. So yeah, thanks, Chuck. And there's sequences in classrooms early on where Baron Mordo is teaching about Walt Whitman and the phrase, I contain multitudes, and that's a central theme of this movie, the idea that within all of us there's a sources or wealth of knowledge that comes from everyone we've ever met, everyone we've ever encountered, every experience we've ever had. And when we die, that disappears. Chuck is a profoundly uninteresting character. He's an accountant, pretty run-of-the-mill. There's nothing spectacular about him, which I get is the point. But for this story, it doesn't work. The third act of the film, where we're following him as a boy, and, Luke Skywalker's his granddad, and he's got a room in the attic, and he can't go in there, it's locked. The finale of the film is him going in there and seeing what he sees. And then the camera hangs in this empty room, and the credits started rolling. I was like, really, is that it? I waited for the thing. I waited for the hook. It just landed flat. And that entire Act 2 and Act 3 slowly lost my interest. The structure as well. You don't spend enough time with characters to care enough about characters when they die, characters when they move on, when relationships fall apart, whatever it is. It's just surface level. And the heart and soul of Mike Flanagan? Really? How pretentious can you get? And if this is the product of his soul, he's even more dead inside than I am. The Life of a Schmuck. 69 out of 220.
Yeah,